Right, this is a new thing for us. It's called Quick Review. Now, the idea basically is, long story short, it's just me quickly saying what I think about something. Quickly, as a review. Um, so, today I'm going to have a quick review of Pokemon Black and White 2. Get the camera right someday. Uh, Now, I only got this on the release date, so been playing it like hell, and I love it. Now, if you're a Pokemon fan, obviously it's going to be awesome because it is Pokemon. If you're new to the game, still pretty good. Um, the game does kind of rely heavily on the fact that you've played the one beforehand, though. It is a sequel title, the first proper sequel Pokemon ever done. So, sort of depending on if you're into sequels and that, it depends on your opinion, I find. But it is quite good. Um, One of the big things that I do love about this is the fact that you can sync it with the old game and you get flashback scenes. Now, these refer to the character from the first game, which I find is quite nice. And some of them, uh, this is where I get a little bit concerned of where with Nintendo a little bit. Some of these are so actually emotional. A couple have actually made me do manly tears. I don't normally admit that, but you know, especially with N because he is a rather tortured soul. Now, for anyone who's heard me ever talk about Black and White, I did praise Nintendo quite a lot on the fact that as the audience is growing up with Pokemon, the storyline has grown up. It is a lot more based around, uh, emotions, ideas, truth and ideal and all that lot. I won't spoil it too much. And that's a theme they have tried to keep with in the second game. It is a bit more hero versus villain because Team Plasma is now known as the villain, and they aren't trying to hide it or anything. So that's all. It's all pretty good. The battle system has got a lot better. There's a lot more animation with Pokemon, with the people. Gym leaders have their own catchphrases, and they talk a lot more, which I must say is quite nice. It makes it a bit more realistic. Well, as realistic as Pokemon ever gets. The battle system is a lot cleaner cut, a lot more responsive. I find I ain't sitting there trying to tap the button or anything. Uh, Again, story's good. I think I've said that already. Um, First time. What can I say? Uh, no, the characters. Again, characters. You've got the ones from the old version, though you, as a character from Black and White, have disappeared. Haven't found anything out yet as to what happened to you. Um, you just disappeared 2 years ago after the events with Team Plasma, and I think you've kind of gone off to do a red thing where you sit on top of a mountain somewhere and be like, "I am wise and powerful." Though red does make an appearance. Another thing they have added is the Ultimate World League or something. I forget the exact name, but basically, the general gist is that everybody from the old games that's important has making a comeback in this tournament. So that's everybody from every gym leader to every champion to the legend himself, Red, who apparently hasn't changed all that much. I'm guessing it's about 4 or 5 years in game time. It's a bit hard to tell because the series is just kind of done a rewind and turned him from sort of 16, 17 back to 12. Uh, so that's always pretty good. Uh, there's lots of little things. Mostly little fun little things they've put in. There's a medal system, so every time you do a certain something, you get a medal for it. Now this doesn't really enhance the gameplay as such, more as like achievements. If you're looking for something to do, yeah, why not get the medals? And I think you get like a little reward, different color thing if you do it all. So it's not completely a waste of time, but it's not vital to the game. Uh, But no, apart from that, uh, one other thing I will blow on about before the end. One thing I do like is the character integration in this one. It's not I'm your rival. It's you're my friend. I'm off to do this big thing in my life, and you're gonna help me. Don't get much choice in the matter. You're gonna help me. But it's The very few battles you do have with the rival really aren't focused on being I'm going to be better than you. It's just, hey dude, you're here, I'm here, Randy Bell. Which is nice because one thing I do get fed up with is you are my rival, I must crush you. No, I'm being shocked because you actually beat me. Well, how do you think you are, the main character? Um, but this one is a lot more. It's a lot more based on friendship, and the rival isn't about becoming champion. Isn't about saving the world. It's a small thing that means the world to him, and I like that because you know a lot of Pokemon games. It's we must save the world. We must become champion. We must be the best. And sometimes people can change the world over the smallest things. You know, just the desire to save something, to do something, maybe to see someone that they've always looked up to. I'm trying not to put too many spoilers in here, but definitely a good game, well worth getting. Even more worth getting if you've got black and white already. If not, I suggest getting black and white first, completing the game, and then doing the sync. There's also a few extra things that they've put as add-on games. There's like a cloud thing for the 3DS, which, while I'm not keen on the fact you have to pay for it, it is a fun little game in its own right, and it is backwards compatible with the other games. So I've been told. I don't own a 3DS, so I can't quite say right now. But yeah, definitely worth buying, and go out and get it. Bye.